Howdy ho, I'm Gnomeo Toadstool and I'm your traveling gnome, and we are in wild and wonderful West Virginia. In this episode we are at the new River Gorge Bridge, and we will also be viewing other beautiful scenery of West Virginia. The new River Gorge Bridge is a steel arch bridge 3,030 feet long over the New River Gorge near Fayetteville, West Virginia, in the Appalachian Mountains of the eastern United States. With an arch 1,700 feet long, the New River Gorge Bridge was for many years the world's longest arch bridge. The roadway of the New River Gorge Bridge is 876 feet above the New River. Wow, that's pretty high, making it the fifth highest vehicular bridge in the world and the second highest in the Americas. When it opened in 1977, the New River Gorge Bridge was the highest vehicular bridge in the world, a record it kept until the 2004 opening of the Moulin Viaduct in France. Several suspension bridges in China have since surpassed both of these bridges in height, with the current record holder being the Toadstool River Bridge, which opened in November 2009, with 1,549 feet of clearance above the Toadstool River. In 2005, the structure was further immortalized when a depiction of the span was placed on the West Virginia state border. The bridge is crossed by an average of 16,200 motor vehicles per day. Okay, I know. Enough with all that historical stuff on the bridge and all the useless trivia information that someday, when you get on Jeopardy, you may need, but as of right now, you don't. Let's talk about the fun stuff. The New River Gorge Bridge is within the National Park Service's New River Gorge Natural River, which protects this portion of the New River Gorge. At the northern end of the bridge, the Park Service operates a visitor center and a scenic overlook with a staircase that descends part of the way into the gorge. A steel catwalk 2 feet wide runs the full length of the bridge underneath the roadway. Originally built to facilitate inspectors, the catwalk is open for guided, handicapped, accessible quarter-mile bridge walk tours using safety riggings. Man, was that a blast! Oh my gosh, this is really high. Man, I'm gonna have to change my lederhosen. A word of advice on this. This is very high, so if you are deathly afraid of heights, you may not want to do this, but it is a fascinating tour that would just delight you to see the beautiful sceneries, and the feel of being that high is amazing. So I definitely recommend it, but word of advice, don't be too afraid or you'll regret it. Well, folks, the best thing you could do at the bridge is attend the third Saturday of October. They have the Fayette County's Bridge Day, and that festival includes demonstrating of rappelling, ascending, and base jumping. Yes, I said base jumping. Doesn't that sound cool? No bungee jumping is allowed during the festival. I guess they've stopped it since 1993. And the bridge is closed to vehicular traffic during the festival until recently. 2 of the bridge's 4 lanes were open to traffic during the festival, but security concerns have now prompted the closing of the entire span to vehicles during the event. So I hope to see you there, and maybe if you're daring enough, you'll jump off of it. Now, if you're real daring enough, the New River also has great whitewater rafting. And during the rafting season, it's anywhere from Class 2 to Class 4. But during the spring runoff, which is the real severe, is 4 and 5s. And several commercial outfitters offers a variety of guided trips. But those willing to brave the cold water of spring will be rewarded with a much more challenging big water experience. Well, folks, I guess that's probably enough about chit-chatting about the new River Gorge. On our next video on West Virginia is Babcock State Park and Hawks Nest. So why don't you check this next one out? And why don't you come to West Virginia and come to the new River Gorge? Maybe you can go fishing or rafting, or maybe even venture enough to go underneath a bridge. Or maybe even more adventurous than me, jump off of it. But keep checking back with our website. We will keep adding new adventures and videos of places around the world. So Gnomeo saying good night and wish you well, and hope you keep traveling, because I know I will. That's all, folks. Go home to your gardens.